Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you here today, those that are here in person, those that might be watching online, and a special warm welcome to any visitors we have with us today. And, excuse me, one of our particular visitors this morning is Reverend Craig Collas, and we'd like to give Craig a very warm welcome and thank him for stepping in today to lead us in worship. Craig is a bit of an everywhere man. He's was ordained up in Queensland many years ago, was in the Air Force as a chaplain, came back and went to Perth and dragged Narelle around with him all that time. Then he retired and Narelle dragged him around, and Narelle is one of our presbytery ministers, and so Craig has joined her here in Geelong. At the moment, Craig is providing some supply at Noble Street on a part-time basis. So we're very fortunate that today wasn't one of his days at Noble Street, and we have him to lead us this morning. So thank you, Craig, and we look forward to what you have to share with us this morning. Now, before we go any further, we're going to do our notices straight up so that we... yes, please be seated. Yeah, please be seated. Oh, that's a bit slack of me, isn't it? Not going to keep you standing up all that time. So, Mike, we might just move through the slides. Lenten reflections happening there. So you can join those online. Thanks, Mike. The link is on the website too, Mike's just saying. Regular opening times. We are trying to staff the office Tuesday and Friday. Collectible sale again this weekend. It's amazing how quickly a month comes around. Hopefully we'll be organised. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but we'll get there. What's this one? I haven't seen this one. Oh, this looks great. So a trip out, Wesley is doing a trip out to Werribee Park. So if anybody's interested in a day out, that sounds good. Next week's... Yeah, so that we're a bit more on top of our rosters, we're putting up who's on next week. So have a quick look and make sure if there's anybody that can help with either reading and or praying next service, please let Paul know. That would be great. House church next week at Judy Clark's home. That should be really interesting, Judy. Somebody coming from Anamkara to share their story. Oh, Jill Connolly, has a passion for ministry at Anamkara, supporting those in their last days, and it's really interesting to talk to Gillian about that, so I'm sure it'll be very interesting. And Mike's done another wonderful job of another newsletter. There are some copies out in the foyer. Please feel free to take one. It's also online. If they run out, make sure you let us know because we can print some more. Yeah, so thank you very much. Has anybody else got anything they'd like to share this morning? Oh, all good? Okay, thank you very much, Craig.
Well, it's a real pleasure to be here this morning. And we've lit the candle, the idea of Christ's presence with us. You know, Jesus said where two or three are gathered, that he would be present. And we light that candle as a reminder for us of that. And we've opened this book, the collected stories of generations upon generations of people's encounter with the living God. If you think of how many stories there are of where God has encountered people's lives and changed the history of the world through that, recorded in that book. And we open this Bible as a symbol of the opening of our hearts and minds to this same living God today. And I'd like to pay my respects to the Wathaurong people, who are the traditional owners of this land. And this building is built upon the land that they are the traditional owners of, and pay respect to their elders, both past and present. Not because of any sort of political correctness, but because of a desire to be a people of reconciliation, a desire to be a people making a difference in the world, both through what we say and what we do, and how we conduct ourselves in the world. So the call to worship is from Psalm 95. Come, let us sing to the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise, the rock of our salvation. Come, let us go into God's presence with thanksgiving. Let's make a joyful noise to the Lord with songs of praise. Let's stand and sing. Let us sing to the God of salvation.